everybody, welcome back to the Craft Beer Hub. We have got day number 6 of the Trembling Madness Advent event, I suppose. It's going to run all the way through the 24th of December. This is, of course, happening with the Trembling Madness Variety Advent Calendar. If you've just logged in, I'll give you a bit of background on it. My wife bought it for me. It was £110, which works out to be around about £4.58. I've got hair in my eye. £4.58, I think, a beer. Do the maths. 110 quid, 24 beers. I've had a couple of beers. I've had a couple of advent calendars in the past, and they've been really basic. So I wanted to go all out this year. Talking about going all out, the first 3 beers were incredible. 2 IPAs and a sour. The last 2 beers, an IPA and a sour, have been pretty disappointing, if I'm being entirely honest. I'm hoping that this can be a return to form today for the Trembling Madness Advent Calendar. When you buy these advent calendars blind, you don't know what's in them. There was no information about what beers were going to be in them. It was purely just a variety pack. You are in the laps of the gods, really, in terms of what way it can go. Like I say, premium advent calendar, I expect premium beer. I'm not going to like every beer, I totally understand that, and obviously this beer review channel is all about my opinion on the beer. So let's hope we can get a return to form for me out of this advent calendar. It should be really good. Let's go in and see what's behind door number 6. Let's have a little look then. Going really easy now on this advent calendar. Don't want to sort of rip the cardboard too much. And we have got a right. We've got an Anspach and Hobday. It's a metallic can, so the ring light's going to be absolutely annihilating this. An Anspach and Hobday Pfeiffernuss Stout. Now I'm sure, in fact I'm 100% because I had one only the other day. A Pfeiffernuss is a spiced German cookie. You normally see them slightly glazed with a bit of sugar. I love a. There's another type. Is it Lebkuchen as well? Leberkuchen, very similar biscuit to the Pfeiffernuss. Nuss, I know, is nut. In German, that's about it. But other than that, who knows? The Anspach and Hobday brewery itself, they're from London. They're a very, very well-respected brewery. Most famous, well, more in modern times, most known for their London Black, which I believe was a London Porter. I believe it was a porter, not a stout. Correct me if I'm wrong in the comments. I first had an Anspach and Hobday beer, and it was their Rausch beer, and it was absolutely lovely. I know there's a few beer YouTubers that absolutely love Anspach and Hobday. I haven't had a lot of their stuff, if I'm being entirely honest. But yeah, what can go wrong? Hopefully this is a really good beer. Anspach and Hobday, if you can see it on the can, it's very metallic and it doesn't come across very well on the camera. But you've got a really old kind of Santa Claus there. And Anspach and Hobday always do like a guy it's normally a gentleman doing a job. And it will be old and then a new version of it. So you've got kind of old St. Nick there. Then you've got Santa Claus modern day here. Really cool can. I'm struggling to see it in this room, if I'm entirely honest with you as well. But yeah, let's get her open into a glass. I've got my Duval glass. That is back again. Let's spin this around just in case there's anything in it. What ABV was this before we crack her open? 6% in a 440 can. Don't know how much it would be in a bottle shop. Not entirely sure. Little lively can opening there. Let's get her in. Like Anspach and Hobday, like I say, really well respected brewery amongst beer enthusiasts. So I'm hoping this can be a bit of a return to form for this advent calendar. Yeah, so you get her all in there. Which way to put the can? You're not going to be able to see it anyway. There we go. So what have we got then? A beautiful, beautiful jet black beer. 2-finger brown foamy head. Looks lovely and creamy, this head. No light bleeding through at the bottom at all. I can't see any carbonation, just jet black. The way you'd expect a stout to look. Let's get an aroma then. Wow. Cinnamon. Nutmeg. I can smell something quite smoky in there. I wonder if they've used I'm kind of getting that kind of meaty, smoky aroma that you get off of smoked sort of cheese and smoked meats. dried orange, you know, like the Christmas spice dried, like a dried orange peel or a dried orange zest. I am getting the aroma of those dark malts as well, which is great because sometimes the additions or adjuncts, whatever you want to call them, can dominate beers. This doesn't smell like they have. Yeah, it smells almost German. Obviously it's a German cookie, the Pfeffernuss. It smells almost German with that slight touch of smoked malt in there. Let's go in. Cheers, everybody. Yeah. Yes, that is absolutely top drawer. Oh, I was going to go in again, but the real bitter ending really kicked me up the bum there. Smooth, rich and creamy. First stage of this beer, and it works so well. The mouthfeel works so well with these flavours. You do get a creamy chocolate, a milk chocolate, and you get a lovely kind of milky coffee. And obviously with the mouthfeel, they're perfect. And the second stage of this beer, all the spices come in. Like I say, I'm getting nutmeg, I'm getting cinnamon, I'm getting that lovely dried orange. Slight hint of ginger in there for me as well. There's a smoky background all the way, but then what leaves you is a really smoked malt bitterness. I'd be really surprised if it's not smoked, these malts. I'm really getting a really strong hint of smoked malt. Let's get that can in a little bit. There you go. Absolute top drawer. Top drawer. Proper Christmas beer as well, by the way. This is the most... I mean, there's been kind of mince pie stouts and, you know, whatever else that I've tasted over the last couple of years. But this is just proper traditional Christmas. I feel like I should be drinking this in a German beer hall. Eating Pfeffernuss, eating the cookies. There's a lovely dark breadiness to it as well that at the start that I wasn't getting before. Maybe the beer's warming up a little bit. But it's just the way... What I really respect about this beer is it's got loads and loads of roasted malt character and a slight hint of smoked malt as well in there for me. And that's the bed that the beer's built upon. The first stage of this beer is all about the malts. Sorry, GoPro had another fit. But yeah, what I was saying was the second stage of this beer is where all the spices come into it. And that's what lets you know it's a proper Christmas beer, that it tastes like Christmas in a glass. And then the final bit, you get a nice smoke in it. I'm trying to remember now because GoPro's gone, but there's a lovely smoky bitterness with the orange zest. The orange zest is still there at the end, and then you start getting your really, really roasted malt bitterness after that. That is absolutely lovely. I can't remember if I rated it before, but how can I rate it? It's going to have to be a 5 out of 5. It's absolutely delightful. Proper grown-up stout, this one. There's no gimmicks in this. There's a lot of... Christmas is a bit of a gimmicky time of year when you look at the Northern Monk festive porter that's widely available, the Fairy Tale of Brew York beers, and the Brew York stuff generally is quite gimmicky. I know Elusive have done a mince pie barley wine, I think, which is a little bit gimmicky, but this is just a proper grown-up Christmas beer. Like I said, I could imagine myself sitting in we went to Rothenburg ob der Tauber, beautiful Bavarian town, a couple of years ago for the Christmas market. I could see myself sitting in a Rothenburg beer hall drinking this and absolutely loving life. How would I rate it? It's a 5 out of 5. I can't give it any less. It's a beautiful, beautiful beer. I totally get the hype. I totally get it. I've had the lager, I've had the Rausch beer, and I've had this now from Anspach and Hobday that I can remember, but there might be more. But those 3 beers were all excellent. I'm kind of like, you look on Instagram and there's lots of noise about how good they are, so you kind of go in thinking these guys have got to be good, and this beer's backed it up. Absolutely fantastic. I totally get the hype. I totally get it. Yeah, thanks so much for watching, guys. 5 out of 5. Return to form for the Trembling Madness Advent Calendar. This is the sort of stuff I was hoping it would deliver. Maybe those other 2 were just excellent, just not to my taste. Who knows? That's the best thing about beer, right? It's subjective. Like and subscribe if you would be so kind. Get in the comments, let me know if you've had this beer and what you thought of it. I thought it was a no gimmick, grown up, proper stout, seasonal Christmas stout. I absolutely loved it. Thanks so much for watching, guys. I will see you on the next one. Cheers.